Grief is interesting because it comes in waves. You never really know when something's gonna hit you a certain way.
Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of E-Junkies, and today it's going to be exciting because we've got our very first interview opportunity with a cast member from a Marvel Studios project, and we're going to be speaking to Lupita Nyong'o from Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. It is a huge achievement and a milestone for me because I've been gunning for an opportunity like that. The only thing is the interview is a little bit short, so don't be, disappointed by that. I wish it could have been longer, but we managed to ask her about the late Chadwick Boseman, and I think in the limited time we got, she gave us a very thoughtful, very eloquent, very emotional response to the whole thing. And I really appreciate the fact that she was open about it. I wish you could be in that room and feel it. The energy was great. I loved her so much. So let's roll that clip so you can watch it, and then I'll be back with my thoughts on the film.
Hi, I'm Brian from AsiaOne Singapore. Hi, Lupita.
Hi.
I hope you're doing well.
I am. Thank you.
Awesome. Okay, so I'm curious to hear how you are doing and feeling because, it's been 2 years since the passing of Chadwick, a great man, and fans grieved as well, and you guys are obviously one of the closest to him. So with the press talk going on and it's a reminder of things, have you given yourself the space to acknowledge the emotions, to address it? How are you doing?
Oh, thank you for that question. That's a very, very kind and considerate question to ask. I am doing well. I feel like in this process of making Wakanda Forever, it's been a process of confronting that loss on a daily basis. Making this film for 10 months, I was very much aware of his passing and dealing with it, and I continue to deal with it. Grief is interesting because it comes in waves. You never really know when something's gonna hit you a certain way. You get comfortable with your grief, but I don't know whether you ever fully heal from it, when it's a loss of this nature. So I feel very much comforted by the process of making this film. I feel excited to finally share it with the world, and I really do love talking about Chadwick. So this is an opportunity to say his name and to keep his legacy alive. And I think when fans watch this film, they will experience that pride and love that we brought to making this film.
Okay. In a recent article, you said his death took you by surprise because you didn't know how sick he was exactly. And I've been through a similar loss, and the surprise was there as well. But closure is not something that people get a chance to have, even though they want it. Did you feel like you wanted that chance to know how sick he was so you could say goodbye, so you could have a chance to prepare?
I think there were moments in the beginning when I just didn't understand, but we all have one life to live, and we get to dictate how we live it, and I have to respect his choice. I'm even maybe grateful for that choice because it meant that when I was with him unencumbered by that knowledge. I don't know what it must have been like for him to hold that knowledge, but I wasn't burdened by it, and so I could just be present with him when I was present with him. I have to accept his choice. I just have to.
Okay, well, that's all the time I have, unfortunately, but it's really nice to see you. Thank you so much, and congratulations on the new film.
Thank you. Take care.
So hi guys, we're back. As you can tell, yes, it was rather short. As is usually the case with junkets like that, because these are big stars and they have very limited time. I wish I could maybe one day have a cup of coffee with her. I think she speaks really well. She's very intelligent. I am in awe. One of the best interviews actually of my career, even though it's a short 3.5 minutes. As for the film, I really cannot wait for you guys to watch it. I know Phase 4 has been a little bit of a drag at times. There's a lot of introductions, a lot of setting things up. But I think even in its self-contained story, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. It's a really good and well thought out story about grief and where it takes us, and this idea of succession and inheriting legacy and how each character deals with it. And on the show, Lupita Nyong'o plays Nakia, who is the lover of T'Challa, played by the late Chadwick Boseman. So her character is going to have a more central role, and I think everyone really stepped up to the plate for this sequel, and they delivered such powerful performances. The Queen, played by Angela Bassett, she is a force of nature. I mean, I would actually compare her to, like, say, when you see Viola Davis on screen. It is that powerful. I have no words, guys. This is really one of the best Marvel films I've seen, and it's one of the most, if not I think the best Phase 4 film, and Ryan Coogler does it again in bringing vibrant cultures to life, cultures we are not familiar with, and making us all feel and resonate with it. So don't forget to catch Black Panther Wakanda Forever when it's out in cinemas. So if you guys enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, share and subscribe so you don't miss more celebrity interviews from AsiaOne, and I'll see you guys next time on the next episode of E-Junkies. Signing off. Bye!